Congratulations.
The Brockville and Area Music and Performing Arts Hall of Fame inducted 7 more deserving members Thursday night at the Brockville Arts Center. The 6th annual induction ceremony last night saw the largest crowd ever for a Hall of Fame ceremony. The event started off with the red carpet ceremony with the new and past inductees and various dignitaries and guests arriving by limo to walk the red carpet into the Brockville Arts Center. The ceremony itself featured performances by inductees and others, including performances by the St. Lawrence College's music theater program's production of Fiddler on the Roof, musician Pat Johnson, inductees Matt Hayes, Bruce Kerr Trio, and Mike Trussell, and a tribute to inductee Moxie Whitney. Joining the Hall of Fame this year were Joy Goodfellow, who has been both stage director and musical director, music teacher, performer, executive member, and even ticket taker for the Operatic Society, Theatre Guild, and Concert Association.
I'd like to say thank you to Bruce Wiley and his committee for choosing me to be in the Arts Hall of Fame, being included in that group of people from Brockville who have given so willingly of their talents and their time to enrich the arts in our community is very humbling, believe me. I'd like to give special thanks to my family and friends and my bells, Mary's bells, who are sitting in the audience tonight and have come to help me celebrate this lovely time.
Mike Trussell, who following his interest in high school musicals, debuted as Moonface in the Brockville Operatic Society production of Anything Goes in 1972. He continued his passion for the stage with Brockville Operatic Society and Brockville Theatre Guild's productions, acting, singing, dancing, producing, directing, set constructing, and designing.
I'd like to thank the Academy, my mom and dad, God, all my family and friends. I've always wanted to say that. To be nominated for the Hall of Fame is a great honor. To be voted in by the committee and the members of the Hall of Fame gives you a feeling that is indescribable.
Cheryl Russell has been involved with the Brockville Theatre Guild and the Operatic Society productions since the 1980s as costume mistress. She has coordinated many costume teams to present many authentic, colorful, and memorable productions, which include Cinderella, Singing in the Rain, Camelot, The King and I, Crazy for You, and the most recent Brockville Theatre production of Steel Magnolias.
When you hear the past 35 years of your life presented to you in that way, you realize just how busy you've been, but more importantly, just how much fun you've had. Thank you to Bruce and the committee for this wonderful honor, and past inductees that took the time to vote for Mike and I.
Matt Hayes, former Prescott police chief, has played in many country bands, mainly on steel guitar for 60 years. He played at dances, memorial services, church functions, charity events, including the Palliative Care Telethon. Hayes is an honorary life member of the Brockville Musicians Association.
I want to thank my wife. I think she's down here somewhere. And my family. And all of the people who came this evening for to support me and the rest of the nominees.
Denise Bates, a founding member of the Joshua Bates Center Performing Arts Committee in Athens, and became the chairperson soon after the inception of the group. The responsibilities of contacting and contracting the artists, acting as host at shows, preparing grant applications, and many other duties were taken on by Denise as well.
Thank you to the organizers, Bruce and committee, for this wonderful event. And I'm very honored and humbled as well to be in this company. Congratulations also to the other inductees and to all the nominees.
The Bruce Kerr Trio, which started in the mid-60s by local pianist Bruce Kerr, has performed at hundreds of dances and special events across Eastern Ontario, as well as performing at private functions at the Royal York Hotel in Toronto and in Ottawa. The original trio consisted of Bruce Kerr, Bill Dargavel, and Ross Phillips. In later years, an all-star lineup of local talent performed in the trio, including Stuart Patterson, Richard Crotty, and Otto Eckhart.
It's hard to believe it's been almost 50 years with the trio, and almost 20 years with larger groups before that, until I look in the mirror. You know, ladies shouldn't be reluctant to date old men. They may find a few new wrinkles.
Moxie Whitney was born in Brockville in 1919 and started the Moxie Whitney Orchestra, which held the longest-running big band gig in Canadian history. Moxie and his orchestra played 6 nights a week for 23 years, from 1948 to 1971 at the Royal York Hotel in Toronto. The Moxie Whitney booking agency was the first to bring megastar talent to Canadians on a regular basis. He is credited with launching the careers of Anne Murray, Rich Little, and Doug Henning.
And most of all, it took something called Moxie. He never lost sight of his dreams, and he never gave up trying to reach them. And that is the accomplishment that I hope he's remembered most for. On behalf of Moxie Whitney and his family, thank you, Brockville.
The first ever Lifetime Achievement Award was awarded to the Brockville Lions Club for their 60 years of hosting the music festival. Dale Elliott, BNTV News, Brockville.